Yo, what up, Street Talks there, Kim? Alright, so some random thoughts. First thought is this: don't buy a new iPhone or the iPhone Pro, whatever. Just buy a Ricoh GR3. Come on, it's like not that much bigger than the iPhone Pro. It has an APS-C sensor. It's far more powerful, and also the videos and the vlogging is actually pretty good. So yeah, and also it's spits out DNG files and also JPEG files. So in terms of the whole like open source thing or the open file system, it's far more future-proof than, let's say, iPhone. Like, so that's actually one thing I've been thinking a lot about is, I guess, like future-proofing or longevity. So the problem with technology is a lot of it is not future-proof. So let me give you a prime example. So like I bought an iPad Pro, the 10.5 inch. I bought maybe like 2 years ago, I think. And already it's starting to slow down. And I'm like, dude, this is like the fucking best piece of technology that money could buy. And already within 2 years it's lagging. So this is obviously very annoying to me, right? And so, you know, it's not really anyone's fault. That's just how technology is. Technology always wants something better, and then the old stuff gets outdated pretty quickly. Like a year or two, it's already outdated. Yo, I like your shoes. What kind of shoes are those?
Oh, these are the Browns.
Yo, those are the red ones?
Yep.
Yo, those are fire, bro.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Is it comfortable?
Oh, definitely.
You recommend them?
The back, it fits like a glove.
Are you for real?
The front it's like a soft, like
Yo,
comfortable as hell.
yo, you gotta. Why people still wearing J's though?
I mean, I do the J's too though.
But the LeBron. Wait, let me see the back. Let me see the back of those. Damn, those is fire, man.
Appreciate it.
How much did it cost?
These ones were 200.
Did you get them in store or did you get online?
In store.
Well, did they fit size, real size?
Yeah. So
Is it heavy or light?
No, this is like lightweight.
Dang, dude, bro, those are fire, man. I saw that from like half a block away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cop a pair.
Yeah.
Well, what's your name?
Alex.
Alex Eric. All right, thanks, Alex. All right, all right. Every time I wear, I'll be like, yo, my homeboy Alex recommended me. All right, thanks, man. So anyways, so thinking about future-proofing. So essentially, like, nothing is really meant to last forever, nor should anything last forever. And like, it's crazy, man. I'm like already 32, right? I'm like, I've been in the game for like over a decade now. And so I've kind of seen things come and go and get dated, outdated. I remember the hype about the Leica M9, and then the Leica, was it M240, which I think is not so good. The M10 comes out, I'm like, man, y'all just getting lazy now. And so to me, Leica ain't cool no more. Ricoh's done a pretty good job. The GR2 was very good. GR3, even though there's no flash, it's still a very good camera. And I think I kind of loosened my aspect in the flash thing. So GR3, AirCam approved. And yeah, in cars, you know, we've kind of seen them already come and go so much. Like, you know, we're all super wet for the Teslas, right? And Tesla's obviously killing it, but then the thought comes, like, it looks like modern day life, there's no longer a spirit of tinkering. The spirit now is actually just like, you wait till the next iPhone comes out, the next Apple product or Google product, whatever, and then essentially you're just saving up your pennies until you could buy that new innovative product that could totally change your life. And I think this is actually a really bad thing in terms of thinking, because actually for me growing up, I was all about the kind of the tinkering, hacking mentalities. You customize your own shit, you design your own stuff. Now we just want to go out and buy it, right? So it's like, no one really wants to design their own sneakers no more. You know, there was this movement for a while. Shout out to my friend Jacob Patterson. He was one of the first to do it. You would just buy a pair of all white Dunks or all white Nike Air Forces, whatever, and you would paint it yourself. But now the whole ethos is, you know, you just want to buy the newest Yeezys or newest Jordans, whatever. And I think that's just a little bit like, to me, it's just a little bit disempowering. So even with social media, it's probably the worst thing you could do for creativity, because back in the day, you know, you'd have to learn HTML and maybe CSS and learn how to code your own website. And there was a huge amount of fun. Like even MySpace was hackable, where you could design the stuff, or the days of the internet forums. You learn how to use Adobe Photoshop to create your own little footer thing, and Photoshop tutorials were quite the thing. But now it looks like, once again, the ethos is, let us just get a well-paying job at some tech company and then make a bunch of money, and then I'll use that money to buy whatever I want. So no longer are we interested in, you know, fixing up an old car, making it like this beast. We want to buy the newest Tesla, or we want to buy the newest Lambo. Like, and certainly it's much more interesting for me to build something rather than to just buy it. And once again, it's not like even a moralistic or ethical thing. I'm like, yo, we're consumers, we live in a capitalist society, that's how the game goes. But for me, I'm all about more like trying to empower the individual, trying to empower us to create things, do things, which gives us a little bit more autonomy and a little bit more freedom and a little bit more creative joy. Because when you start thinking just like everything could be bought, then it dissuades you or discourages you from actually going out and trying to create things. So rather than thinking about, oh, how can I get 1 trillion Instagram followers, maybe it's better to think, what if I could learn how to make my own social media platform? Or rather than, how can I, you know, become YouTube famous or Insta famous? I'm like, maybe try to figure out how you could create your own like video platform. So maybe in terms of like a computer science perspective, we think less about already using other platforms which exist, and maybe it might be more fun for us to create a platform carte blanche. So that's why I'm all for creating your own website, bluehost.com, install wordpress.org, and start building. I mean, and then there's a saying from the physicist Richard Feynman. He said, if I cannot create it, I don't understand it. So even for me now, my new life goal is I want to learn how to create more stuff, make more stuff, build more stuff. If I cannot build it, edit it, or hack it, or create it myself, I'm not that interested. So this is towards maybe a more modular future, a less purchasing culture. This is more in praise of like buying stuff that's used, refurbished, anti-buying new things. So how far can your creativity fly? Only you know.